If you're looking for a sturdy, large shelf, you may want to try out this shelf. It's easy to put together and it's going to last you a long time. It'll work good in your home for your storage unit, or in your shop, garage, or business. So in this video, I'm going to unbox it and set it up so you can have a better look at what it looks like and how many things you can store on the shelf. So I opened it on end, but it's going to be hard to pull out. So I laid it down on its side, so this will be easier for me to take the parts out of the box. They come with these protective black covers. You don't need them, they're just garbage after. They're just on the ends of the shelf just to protect the metal while shipping. And now that I have all the shelf parts out, I'm going to pull out all of the legs that you have to screw together and slide the shelves on. You'll have 4 poles with these rubber ends, which are the bottom of the shelf. These are the protective feet of your shelf. They are rubberized so it doesn't scratch your floor. It'll keep your shelf more in place. It also helps if your floor isn't even. You can level out your shelf just by turning the screw. And to connect your poles, you just screw them together. That's the top of the shelf pole. But before you screw them together, we're going to click on some of these black parts. So each of these packages is one shelf. Once you clip these black parts onto each of the legs, it will hold up your shelf. You'll see what I mean when we get to that part. You have to look at the black pieces though, because it says top, so that means you have to put the arrow up. Just look at the manual if you don't understand what I'm talking about. So that was the bottom of my shelf, and you can see the arrow is pointing to the top of my shelf. And then wherever you want to stick your shelf, just stick it where the groove is. There's a line on the plastic to match up with the groove, and they will just clamp together. Once you have all 4 poles on the same side, in the same groove, then you can slide the shelf on. It's as easy as that. You just do it to all 4 sides and you have your first shelf. Now once you figure out the next shelf, you slap on some more black tabs that say arrow up and slide your next shelf on. Making sure all 4 sides are in. It's a little difficult when you're only doing it with one hand. If you don't have your plastic pieces snapped together properly, they won't slide in. So now's the time to put on the next pole. and then you can slide some more shelves on. So I snapped on the black pieces, now I gotta slide the shelf on. And do it again. Poof. Now if you can see, the spaces of my shelves are different because this is how I want to stack them. You can stack them closer together or farther apart. It's up to you. So it's not very wide, but it's wide enough. This is going to make for some good storage. As you can see, my room is full of stuff that needs to go on a shelf. And if you look carefully from the size of the room to the size of the shelf, it's a pretty good size shelf. You can buy different sizes. I believe this one was the medium. You can also buy small, smaller, or even larger. This shelf I purchased at Home Depot. If I find a link, I'll link it below for you. I hope this video was a little bit helpful for you. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not yet for all new videos. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.